Okay, let's do a quick review for 20.1, and this is our personal finances. So let's look at your daily task assessment, and we're going to use a lot of logic and some math computation to answer these questions. So let's take a look at the first one, number 12. Marcia finished nursing school. Ben finished high school. Which statement about their job opportunities is most likely to be true? Job opportunities. So Marcia finished nursing school, and Ben finished high school. So Ben has more specialized skills than Marcia. That can't be right. Marcia has fewer. That can't be right. Ben and Marcia may do the same job. That can't be right because they both don't have the same type of education. So the logical guess or answer here is Marcia may become a nurse. Now notice it says may become. Just because she finished nursing school doesn't mean she's going to go straight into nursing. She could go back to school, get another degree, or go into another field. You never know. But for us now, it's Marcia becomes a nurse. So we're going to look at this table right here for question 13. And you have three jobs: an elementary school teacher, a landscaper, and a legal secretary. So Andrew enjoys working in an office with other people. So Andrew, office with other people, that would be a legal secretary. This landscaper is not an office, and an elementary teacher is not in an office. Chloe has the most education. So out of these three, the one that has the most education would be your school teacher. Tanya likes to work outside. So Tanya is probably the landscaper. Which statement is most likely true? Well, we've already answered that. We know that Andrew is the legal secretary because none of A, C, or D do not match what the information tells us, okay? It says Tanya is the legal secretary. Well, it says Tanya likes to work outside. Legal secretaries don't work outside. Andrew's the teacher. What says here? Andrew enjoys working in an office with other people. That's not a teacher there. So we take a look at this one. Multi-step. An elementary school teacher in one Texas city earns $47,730 a year. A fitness instructor earns $23,850, and the legal secretary earns $14,360 less than the school teacher. So, what is the difference in salary between the fitness instructor and legal secretary? What we have to do first is get the amount of what a legal secretary earns, and then subtract that from what a fitness instructor earns, and that'll give you the difference. And the answer is $9,520. But first you have to do this. You have the multi-step problem. So if you take what a teacher earns, or this teacher in particular, 7,000, okay, and you subtract 14,360, 14,360, and that gives you 33,370. That's what the legal secretary earns. And what's the difference between the fitness instructor? Fitness instructor earns what? 23,850, 23,850, and 23. So let's see that. 23,850, and that gives you 95.20 here. Okay. So Mako went to school for 6 more years after graduating from a 4-year college to become an eye doctor, which is most likely to be the amount of money she earns each week. So if you're an eye doctor, look at the amounts here. Which one would be the most logical guess here? It'd be $2,000 a week. Okay. These other jobs right here is what someone without an education may be making. At the most is this one. Let's look at your homework and practice. And again, when you look at these, I'll have my handy dandy calculator here. So Jean and Charlene earn $9 per hour, so they both earn the same amount. Jake works 38 hours, and Charlene works 42 hours. Who can buy a digital camera for $329? So you have to figure out who earns $329 or more. So it's first one, Jake, 38 hours times how much? How much per hour? 9. So that's 342. Does he have enough? Yes. What about Charlene? Well, let's figure out Charlene's. It's 42 hours times how much per hour? $9 an hour. That gives us 378. So that's why both can buy that. And then our next one, Marta and Naj earn $12 per hour. So that's your amount that they earn per hour. And again, to get their how much they earn a week or per day, you multiply that by the number of hours that they work. On the same work day, Martin worked 9 hours and Najee worked 8 hours. Who can buy a computer desk for $100 with their income earned that day? So, see, Marta, 9 hours, multiply the number of hours times the amount per hour. That gives us 108. How much does a computer cost? Okay, Marta can do that because she has $108. Najee worked 8 hours. So, how much? $12 an hour times how many hours? 8. And that's $96. She does not, Najee does not have enough, so it's only Marta. Okay, again, we're using logic, using this one here to guide us. Okay, Max is a typist, and typist, this is how much they earn, $472. He wants to be an office manager. He wants to make $694. Okay, how much more can he possibly earn? So you subtract 472 from 694, and you get 222. Okay, that's how much he can earn more a week. What can he do to become an office manager? One possible answer: he can get more training on becoming an officer. He's got to get more training. Go to take a particular course at a community college or any other advancement that the company has, but it has to involve more training and schooling to be an office manager. You just can't say, I want to be an office manager. It doesn't work that way, okay? Sometimes you can have the experience, but you still need to take some additional tests that the company may have, and getting more training is the best possible way to achieve that goal. What is the difference in earnings between the highest starting salary and the lowest? Well, that's very easy to calculate. The highest is what? $2,450 by the eye doctor. What is the lowest here? The waitress, right? $270. And the difference? $2,180. If you ever wanted to know does it make a difference if you go to school or not? Yes. Look at how much an eye doctor can earn a week compared to someone with just a high school education. Okay, the starting salary for which job is about equal to earning $7 an hour for 40 hours a week. So we have to figure that out first. So how many hours are there? 40 hours times how much? $7. That gives us 280. Which one of these is closer to 280? And it'd be your waitress, right? That is the closest one to 280 than the other ones that they have there. Again, using your logic to answer those questions. Again, more logic here. Ben earns $700 a week, Bradley earns $925 a week, and Russ earns $1,400 a week. Which statement about their knowledge and work skills is most likely to be true? Knowledge and work skill. Russ has no additional training past high school. Well, that can't be, okay? Because he earns $1,400 a week, okay? Bradley has the least amount of training and work. Bradley has the least amount of training and work skills. The least amount. Well, you have Ben earns $700, so Bradley makes. It wouldn't be that Bradley has the least because Bradley makes more than Ben. Ben has the least training, yes, and we just answered that. He has the least training. Why? Because he makes the least amount a week. And Bradley went to medical school. Well, Bradley. $925 at medical school after the other information that we learned about the eye doctors here, and we know that can't possibly be true. Kenneth went to college for 4 years, then he went to graduate school for another 2 years, which is most likely the job that Kenneth does based on his education. Auto mechanics don't go to graduate school. A teacher goes to graduate school. Mr. Lopez went to graduate school to get his master's. And a surgeon will not go to graduate school for 2 years. A surgeon will go for another additional 4 or 8 more years. And of course, a clerk does not require a college education after 4 years. They're not going to, if they already have 4 years of college degree, they will not be a clerk. The next one, we're going to use this table here. The right, Liu Chen enjoys playing the piano. So what is Liu Chen probably? Okay, Liu Chen is probably the music teacher. Alexis continues training in math and science. Math and science. Railroad switcher, home health care aide, auto space engineer. Okay. Hector enjoys working on trains. Railroad switch operator. Which statement is most likely true about the people? We have to look at Alexis. Alexis would be the one that he's the aerospace engineer. Okay, because we can figure out that Hector, okay, is the college music teacher. Hector is the home care aide. Liu Chen is the rail. None of these statements are true. So let's look at our multi-step. Let's get our handy dandy calculator. Elio helps his grandfather rake leaves. He earns $3 an hour. Elio rakes leaves for 2 hours each day for 2 weeks. How much money does Elio earn? 2 weeks, that's how much? 14 days. How much an hour? How much? $3 an hour. And it's 2 hours each week. I'm sorry. And your answer would be 84. So what you have to figure out here is he earns $3 an hour, and he rakes leaves for 2 hours each day. 2 hours for each day. Oops. So 2 hours for each day. So it's 2 weeks times 2 hours each day. So it's a total of how many? 28 hours. And he makes how much an hour? $3. And then you multiply the number makes, and that's how you get 84. Okay. So the next one, Eileen wants to buy a CD headset for $64. She mows her family's lawn 3 times in 1 month. Eileen earns $8 for each mowing. How much money does Eileen need to mow? I'm sorry. How many more times does Eileen need to mow to buy her headset? So the headset's $64. So okay, we need to look at that. So we're looking at, she mows her family's lawn 3 times in 1 month. Okay, so 3 times in 1 month at $8. So 3 times 8 is what? That equals 24. And she needs $64. So if I subtract 24 from 64, that's going to give me the amount that she still needs to earn to buy that CD headset, and that's 40. Okay, so she needs to earn 40 more dollars. Okay, so I know she makes $8, okay, for every time she mows the lawn. Okay, so how many more times will she have to mow the lawn? So you have your equation there. 8 times x equals 40, and 8 times 5 equals 40. So your answer would be 5 in order to earn this $40. Because you multiply 8 times 5 will give you 40. Be very careful with 24. Okay, be very careful with 24, because that's the number that you get here when you multiply how much she earned the 3 times. So that's only 3 times. It's $24. You subtract that from the amount that she needs. That gives you 40. And then you go and you fill out that missing number on that equation. Well, I hope you did very well with your income finances, and good luck on your quiz. And again, if you have any questions or concerns, please let me know through email or through our live sessions, and good luck.